And you have to, it's almost like baking a cake. I know I keep saying babies and baking cakes, but anyway, yeah, it's like, this is really like baking a cake, because when you bake a cake, every time you bake the cake, you do basically the same things. Whether you put different icing on the cake, whether it's a lemon cake or it's a, red velvet cake, whatever it is, you go into baking that cake the same. And for me, when I go in the studio, without me telling the people that I'm in the studio with, I basically do some of the same things over and over again. I'm gonna give you an example. I had a little song that came out last year called Made For Me, that was by Money Long. Y'all know that song? Okay. Yeah, it won a Grammy or something like that, but yeah. And in making the song, she called me one day and she was like, Jermaine, I think that we made the song prior in the studio, and she was like, Jermaine, I think the beat needs to have a little bit more bounce to it. Now, my initial making of the beat, I didn't put this bounce that she's talking about in the record just because I don't try to make all my records sound the same. But I was watching TikTok when she sent the message to me, and I saw that they did a mashup of Mariah Carey and this artist named Yeet. And they put Yeet over top of We Belong Together. And these kids was dancing to the beat. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because people always try to make me seem like I'm old, but they got these young kids dancing to my beat. So I'm like, okay, so they like the beat, they love the beat. So then I started thinking about why everybody loves the Mariah Carey record beat and what I did to the beat and what the hi-hats was doing in that beat. I said, okay, I'm gonna take that same thing and I'm gonna put it in Made For Me. And sure enough, it became a #1 record. It sounds easy. It's not easy, but it's just like making a cake. Like I said, it's just something that you have to put in there. And if you see it happen one time, it can happen again. You just have to know how to grab it and catch it. I'm pretty good at that.